everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Edward. So today's Yaoi review is one that I've been looking forward to this year. Sekai Ichi Hatsukoi, the Propose episode. Only one episode, sadly. Still hoping we get season 3, so guys, keep manifesting that we get season 3. Before I start this video, I will say there are some spoilers on here, so if you have not seen the episode, go ahead and watch it first and then come back to the video and let me know what you thought. But other than that, let's go and get started. Most of the characters attend an after party to this wedding. So we get to our first couple, Ritsu and Takuno. Takuno and Ritsu, they're socializing, or at least in Ritsu's eyes, Takuno is flirting, getting all jealous, and turns out he actually ends up doing about the same thing. These girls, one kind of had some trouble and he gave her a band-aid that he actually has. Yes, apparently he carries band-aids with him everywhere he goes. Obviously Takuno sees it and says, "What are you doing? Why are you flirting?" So something unexpected happens. Takuno ends up actually getting his finger cut by some glass. "My gosh, are you okay?" Takuno, "It's okay, don't worry about it." He goes to the bathroom. Ritsu follows him and gives him a band-aid. "Well, I can't even put a band-aid. Could you put the band-aid on for me? Because I don't know how." "Are you serious? You're such a kid." And he does it for him. Takuno says, "Hey, do you have another band-aid?" Okay, here?" And he gets Ritsu's hand, puts the band-aid on his finger, and it's literally like they're married, like they have wedding rings. Oh my god. Definitely one of my favorite parts in this episode. And then we get to our second couple, Yoshino and Hattori. So Hattori goes to Yoshino's place after the wedding and they start talking. Yoshino tells Hattori that he recently visited his parents and his mom was wondering, "Hey, when are you gonna get married? Because you're at that age when you should be thinking about this stuff." Well, if I ever had to end up with someone or marry someone, it would probably most likely be Hattori. And Hattori, which his reaction really shocked me because he looked, I don't know, he just didn't look as happy as you think he would look. It's like he just didn't really know how to go with it because it caught him off guard, right? So Hattori ends up leaving, and right before he leaves, Yoshino tells him, "You know, Hattori, even if things were to end up this way, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind spending the rest of my life with you." He's happy, right? That scene, that moment, like, oh my gosh, I don't know why it took this episode for me to realize they do belong together. So we get to my favorite couple of this series, Yukina and Gisa. Gisa's obviously very exhausted from the wedding and they start talking about it. So Yukina tells Gisa that he thinks he looks really good in his tuxedo and it's not every day that he gets to see it. He begins to tell him that wearing a tuxedo is a really cool thing because not only does he look good, but when it comes to taking it off in the reveal, he's telling him this while he's taking it off. I'm like, wow. His pervert mind, I tell you. So they end up taking a bath together and that's when Yukina says, "Maybe I should wear a tuxedo one of these days, but I haven't worn a tuxedo in a while." Gisa starts imagining, wow, Yukina in a tuxedo, how would that be like? No, don't wear the tuxedo. He doesn't want to admit it, but he obviously wants to see Yukina in a tuxedo like many of us do. I know I want to. So last but not least, we see Kirishima and Yokozawa. Yes, you guys, I have seen the movie. I haven't talked about it yet, but I will hopefully one of these days, so stay tuned for that. So we see that Yokozawa and Kirishima, they're heading home after the wedding. So besides talking about work and about the wedding, Kirishima talks about the future, about his daughter, that in 10 years or so she'll probably look for higher education, job hunting, and that's when it hits him, oh shoot, she's gonna grow up and I'm probably gonna be alone. And this is when Yokozawa says, "Even if you're left all alone, I'm gonna be there for you to provide you support, be there for you in general." And I'm like, oh my god, these guys are so freaking cute. Pretty much they go their separate ways, but right before they leave, Kirishima tells Yokozawa, "You know, I accept your confession and you know, I have a great family, I have a cute lover." You saw Yokozawa obviously blushing. He didn't really know how to react, but somewhere you can see that he was very happy. This episode ends. What can I say? I'm really sad that no one got proposed. Even though none of that actually happened, I'm actually really happy with this episode. I got more than what I was expecting and each couple had like their own screen time. I now ship Hattori and Yoshino together. Things changed, that's for sure, but overall I love this series even more. So my question for you guys is, what are your thoughts on this episode? Which couple is your favorite moment in the episode? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. Until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Take care.